maybe you shouldn't be able to beat the Ender Dragon on Peaceful. Peaceful's more just for having a good little time. Okay. Oops. And put that there. That there. That. There. I think this might be a bit better of a method. Instead of doing each piece of the gable, I just go down the line on the pieces. I think that might be a little quicker. It would also let me fill out these rooms a bit better. I'm a little over time right now, so I think I'm just gonna knock this out, really focus on it, and we'll come back tomorrow. You'll see it done, I think, hopefully. So I've never done this before, this method of roofing. I gotta say, it's really nice. And maybe it's super simple and you're looking at me saying, man, what do you even mean you've never done this way of roofing? That's how everyone roofs. No one taught me how to play Minecraft. No one taught me. I had to learn myself. I've been in the trenches. But essentially all you do is you build one piece of roof like this, and then you just go down the line. And you go, okay, well, next is a stair and a backward stair. And I'm just going to go down the line, put down those stairs, and maybe not look like a dummy. putting random stairs, random places. But it makes the roof perfect. Because all I'm doing is copying what I've already done. Gets that shape. Which is really... Oh, no. I hope I don't run out of wood. I shouldn't. Part of the issue is I am not crafting all of the materials for the roof with the most efficiency. I did cut down a little more trees after I finished this one side. I also kind of shaped how the attic will look. It'll be a little tight, but it's an attic, so I'm not going to worry too much about the attic. Though I had the thought of, man, that's a really, really nice staircase to go to an attic. These are all just questions you have when you worry a little too much maybe about vanity early on in the video. Not too much. No, definitely not too much. But when you worry about vanity this early on, some things like that come up. But yeah, it might be a bit too grand of a staircase, too main of a staircase to go to an attic. But I don't know what this upper level's gonna even look like until I finish it. So that's what I gotta get done. I gotta get this upper level done, and then I can really assess what I've got going on. I think it's gonna look really, really great. The hill, or not the hill, the roof is going to look really great on the other hill. Like from a distance, the house will look really, really cute, which is what I was going on. I think I said that. I can't remember what day, but I said that. I wanted the house to be cute. And yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be. I didn't want to just build a pink villager house. I wanted to kind of put my own little flair on everything. And I never really get this chance. Every time I play, you know, it's always like, okay, build the wall, stop the creepers. And everyone sometimes gives me a little bit of... I got comments in here telling me, why does he always build walls? And you know what? Those people that say that have never actually played hardcore Minecraft. I guarantee you, the people who are in my comments saying, man, you build too many walls, you gotta just put up torches. Man, they've never actually played the game. No, you need a wall. But not on peaceful, of course. Not on peaceful. Keep running out of stairs, but I don't want to build too many, because I don't want to have to stop this and go chop. I think I can do it. We're almost there. One more backward stair, and then a regular stair, and then I am done. So I'll do the regular stair here, because that's a quick little shot. Oh, again, more stairs. I'm just excited to get it done. And a backward stair. Backward stair, and then that's all done. I've been listening back to this video, by the way, and I think it's good. I think it's really cool. The sound, the feel of it. I know it might be different, and I have a feeling a lot of people are not gonna like it. But I have a feeling a lot of people are gonna like it. This is gonna be one of those divisive ones, where it's one of those love-hates, where it's like, I think I said earlier, a lot of the sleepers will like it. Some of the background guys will like it. I think not many people will sit there and watch me for 10 hours, but I imagine a lot of you play or watch me in shifts. Like you'll watch me for 30 minutes to an hour and whatever. It looks a little bit like a bell, and it might be a bit too tall. It's not totally done yet either. That's the one thing I was worried about with the roof, was going too tall. Luckily, I've planted enough trees where it is kind of covered by the trees. I think it's okay. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I won't really be able to tell. It may be a little tall, but I think it also matches the foundation, which is a bit tall too. And it's raining, so I might as well stop here. Well, everybody, welcome to day 20. My house is currently burning down. Yes, I did not think it would be this much fire, but last night, right before I went to bed, a lightning strike struck my house. There was a thunderstorm. I thought I went to bed quick enough, but the lightning strike hit my house, or a tree next to it, and because the trees are so close... Oh, now I'm on fire. Because the trees are so close, my house is now on fire. Catching... Oh my... And I've built the entire house out of wood. So I'm going to do my best to put out this fire before it becomes a... oh man. I'm trying to remain peaceful throughout this endeavor, because it would not be the peaceful video if I was screaming and crying that my house was on fire. Oh man. I'm not super afraid of the fire touching me because it's peaceful Minecraft. I imagine the fire doesn't do too much damage, but it just keeps spreading. Oh, I have no bucket of water or anything like that. I'm just going to try to click out the fire as fast as I can. And... Oh, jeez, it really wrecked the roof. Oh, oh no. Yeah, I was out chopping and doing forestry, because I'm really enjoying that. I put up a couple of experimental trees. If this fire stops, please. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Is that it? I don't hear any more fire. Pretty calm though, wouldn't you say? I mean, it's Minecraft, man. I don't forget that I'm actually playing a video game. Well, the roof was almost done. I still had to put on the front face. I don't know what that part of the roof is called, but I still had to put that on yet. I mean, good news is I can just copy what I've already done, but that really throws a wrench in the plan. Let me show you some of these experimental trees. I don't know how they're going to look. This is the most experimental one right here. It's 4 saplings all next to each other. Some of them I just put 2 on a diagonal. And, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to put 2 next to each other like that. Most of them I just put 2 on a diagonal next to each other to see if they would grow. And I did that because I have a couple... maybe I can't. I might have cut some of them down, but a few of them grew kind of close together, and it looked kind of nice. The branches kind of intertwined. So I'm gonna try that in a few spots, and if they don't look good, obviously I can always just chop them down. But yeah, okay. The house is burned down on day 20. I guess fire still does indeed spread. I'll spend a little bit of time, maybe. Trying to get this back to where it was. I might need more wood though. I should be okay. How do I even... I did not think my house would sort of... I mean, I would consider that if this was my real life house, I mean, your house kind of burned down, man. You probably are getting a new house from the insurance company. Not gonna lie. But in Minecraft, we just rebuild. Hopefully it's not too bad, though. I just do the copy method. Copy everything that's on the roof. Please, not too bad. Yeah. It'll be fine. It's peaceful Minecraft, man. I'm not worried about it. I ain't worried about nothing. Oh, look at it. It's almost... already totally good now. Spit all over the place. Wow. I kind of don't know what else to say. My house burned down. In the peaceful video, my house burned down. Maybe having all of this canopy right next door is not a good thing. Do I have any copper? That would be a good question. Was this preventable? Yeah, I have copper. I guess I could have made a lightning rod. So this was a preventable event. Let's see. I'll grab some cobbies. Make a little lightning rod. Well, you can't say it wasn't interesting, the peaceful video. We've already had some cataclysm. So I've done a little thinking, a lot of thinking actually. It's a whole real life day since the house burnt down. And I've decided to not worry too much about the roof. Like why even bother myself with that sort of thing? It's not like I need it. There's no phantoms. There's no spiders. I don't need a roof. Like, I will eventually fix the giant hole in my ceiling. I will. But for now, I've decided to make the first floor, where I spend most of my time anyway, livable. Which just includes putting in, like a ceiling. I decided to also use slabs, because on top it'll give you the exact same flooring, but on the underside it gives you half a block extra ceiling height, which is, that's premium right there. Extra half a block. That might bump my price per square foot up a couple ticks. I can do a little cash out refinance, put it into another property, something like that. I don't even know what these people do. No, I wouldn't want to be a landlord. That's not for me. Okay, window. Perfect right there. And since I don't have glass, we're going to do those kind of windows. You can see how dark it is here because I don't have any I don't have any torches in the whole house. Where did I put this one up? Right there. Boom, a little natural light. Gotta love it. This would be a great spot for an actual real window. I might have to go find myself some sand, but it actually looks like a real house now. It didn't look like a real house before because it just had no roof. And my plan was to have the roof kind of be the ceiling, but I think that's maybe foolish. I'm going to go straight in for this kind of... I have 2 floors now, a lot more usable square footage. It probably brings the total livable square foot up well above 2,000. And I know that's American, but... I could do something back there, too. Regardless, I'm going to have to do more chopping. I feel like that's every day we have to do more chopping.
Hey everyone! So I'm a little excited for today. I haven't done something like this in a very long time, and it reminds me of back in the day, man, when I was just like a kid making these videos. I'm gonna say the line that I haven't said this in forever. I'm a little bit sick today. So I don't know. I just hear that on YouTube videos sometimes, and I kind of envy them because I generally, if I'm sick, right, I don't really record. I just sort of wait. I have that luxury. It gives the, if I'm a little bit sick, I'll record, but I'm not going to announce it. But I'm a little bit sick today, and that's exactly how I've been away from this world for a bit. I don't even remember what I was doing. I know my house burned down. But yeah, I'm a little bit sick today, so I'm going to do a little recording. Not super sick, just a little bit sick. It's a bit of a vibe, being a little bit sick. I guess I could do some roofing. Yeah, I think about one, back in the day, like my Halo Wars vids I would do. I know there's one where I'm like, yeah, I'm a little bit sick today. So it just has me reminiscing on that. Because nowadays, if I'm sick, I just don't record. I don't record voice anyway. I will probably, my plan after I record a little here is to just go play 5,000 Days. Because I don't have to talk when I play 5,000 Days, you know what I mean? So I can kind of record it sick. But I'm going to kind of get this interior redone. I actually want to put lights up because every time I wake up in this house, it's pitch black. Like this is my bedroom, and I wake up every morning and I go to sleep in the pitch black. I kind of like it, right? It's peaceful. It's not like I need any form of lighting, but you know, it's still a bit weird coming back to this world. I don't remember how many days ago I said it, but oh my god, this roof is destroyed. I don't remember how many days ago I said it, but I'm gonna kind of try to take my time with this and maybe make the final product a bit more interesting. I don't know. Oh dang it! Don't tell me I need more wood. I've been bad about chopping this house. I was like just about to be done with it, and then everything burned down. What a I mean, that's a mistake that on hardcore Minecraft you die. Not so much here. Not so much on peaceful. You just gotta rebuild the house. Yeah, just feeling a little sick. You know, I'm not dying, but I don't feel great. I already am kind of sick of doing this voiceover. Not gonna lie. And that's the thing about being sick when you record. Recently, I just don't do it because it never sounds great. You can't get that energy, and I don't think people really even care if you're sick. You know what I mean? Like, do you guys even care? I mean, this one's kind of special, I guess. But yeah, it's just that I'm sure you've heard that before if you've watched YouTube long enough. Your favorite YouTuber goes, "Oh, I'm a little bit sick today." And I just haven't said that in a very long time, so it was cool to say that today on this day of Minecraft. See if I can get this. See right there, I'm used to my my world where I'm a god. I don't know what I'm gonna do for this giant opening in the side of the whatever. What is this? I'm a little delirious, and my axe just broke. But it's a little dark down here. It's coming along. This world is I do enjoy it. I like coming on here. It's a nice a sort of a reality check sometimes. Like, I'm just playing normal Minecraft, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's peaceful or whatever I've set out to do, but you know, it really is just normal Minecraft. And I've really been enjoying the almost break that it gives me. I don't know if that makes sense to any of you, but it's like a bit of a break sometimes to come back onto normal Minecraft when you've been... It can give you perspective. I think that's maybe the best way to put it. I think this peaceful video is one that maybe I didn't think about it when I was first getting on and doing this all. I didn't think about the ramifications. But this peaceful video is one that I think going alongside 5,000 days was really smart, because I really... It's sort of the two polar opposites of Minecraft. So, and I know you're not, you know, you don't have 5,000 days yet. It's not out. Maybe when it comes out, you'll see what I mean. But it's just the two polar opposites of the Minecraft experience that I get to kind of experience in tandem. And so that's interesting. I think sometimes the timing unintentionally works out to be beautiful, and this is definitely one of those situations. Is this a slab? Okay. I don't really have to worry about the roof being spawn-proofed. No, I don't think so, because there's no spawns anyway. That's a sizable attic area. I'm gonna clear out some of this. I don't even know what to put up here, but this is a very sizable attic area. Maybe some villagers. I still haven't gone to the town because I don't know what they sort of will do for me. I am wondering that every single day is what does the end game look like? I know I'm sitting around building a house, doing all this, but what do you even do after you do this? I'm still wondering that, and I'm taking my time on the house. I wouldn't call it stalling, but I'm taking my time and I'm having my fun with it. Let me put the lightning rod down in a spot that makes sense where my house won't burn down again. I'll just put this over here. Cause that was something. I told Torres my house burned down. She's like, "What do you mean your house burned down? You're in peaceful. How did that happen?" I think it'll be obviously it's a notable moment. Don't accuse me of burning down my house for the content. It actually did happen. Just a lightning strike. Yeah, I probably should do some chopping. And it's probably been about the time. Just a little bit sick today. Loving it. I'm gonna record one more day sick, because it hurts a little. It hurts. So I'm gonna do one more day. I chopped a little. Is this good? Can I destroy that? No, I can't. I'm gonna chop a little bit and do a very simple trim design. I actually don't know if I can do this correctly. No, I can. Yeah. Dude, roofing is. The roof burning down just sucks. Cause roofing. I've always struggled. I don't know if it's just me. If I have something wrong with me, or whatever. I've just always struggled with the roof of a Minecraft house. I never. It seems like I could just never get it right. I feel like this one, like it's gonna be too big. I don't know. I won't really know until I stand back and look at it. And this may be too much oak, or not oak. I called this oak. Maybe too much logs. We'll see. I think I gotta get rid of this one and this one. It's not complete. I'm just gonna take a look. I did this too. A little off camera. I wanted some lights up in the attic. You don't need many lights, and that's one thing I'm realizing about Peaceful is I talked about lights yesterday. Yeah, obviously there's no monsters, so you don't need to put lights absolutely everywhere. You can get the lights a little more almost like designed. I mean, that looks okay. Not yeah. It looks like a little bit too much. I'll have to maybe figure out something to put in the middle, maybe like a big window or something. Might be just a little bit too much of this cherry. I think the proportions are just slightly off. But if I put a big window, do I have glass? I can't remember if I got glass or not. I don't remember getting glass. I think I thought about it and then decided against it. And then I started using the fences. But I think a big window might break up all of the cherry wood. And it'll also be a nice, yeah, just a big window like this. Break up some of that cherry. You probably want to use glass on something like that. I think that'll look nice. I'll do it on the other side. But yeah, it's starting to hurt a little bit. And back in the day when I would record sick, that's pretty much what happens every time. You're like, let's get this video done. You know, interestingly, let me just say this little. Oh, did I? Is this off center? No. We're good. The 4,000 Days World Tour. I'm a little bit sick in that one. Feeling a little ill in that one. I didn't announce it. I just sort of. I don't know. I just sort of tried to muscle through. I had to get that video out. I totally regret it because I should have just like waited a week. I didn't really have a week, but I was just like, I planned to do it that day or whatever, and I just ended up being sick that day. And I regret it wholeheartedly because, man, I go back and I watch that video and it's like, you can totally tell. So what I regret is first off doing it, but I should have said something. I should have said, yeah, I'm a little bit sick today, or just not done it. Because I think in the beginning, and you know, don't click off the video yet, but Just one of those things if you ever want to go back and watch that. In the beginning, I kind of am powering through, but by the end especially, man, you could tell, like, just I was starting to like be in pain. You know, and I do regret it. Part of me, I mean, obviously I got to keep it up, but I think a couple months later I thought, man, I should just like re-upload this, because I didn't really miss anything per se, but I think I could have made a better video if I just waited and done it while I was feeling a little better. Now this is different. This is like 2 days. This is the last day I'm gonna record sick, at least for the time being. But I like how that looks. I'm gonna have to go get some sand. There's no sand down there. I've been wondering if I could make that jump. I don't know, and I don't want to try, because if I hit the ground, you know, I'm dead. And full disclosure, guys, if I die, I will just respawn in my bed. It's peaceful Minecraft. But I'm gonna try not to die. You know, I don't want to die. So if I, oh, you might be hearing my grandfather clock. Can you hear that? Sometimes on stream they can hear it. I don't know if you can hear that or not. It's, but on stream sometimes people hear it and they're like, what do you have a grandfather clock for? Aren't you like 30? I'm like, yeah, I live in a mansion. Sorry, I have to have a grandfather clock. I don't live in a mansion. I wish I lived in, no, I don't think I wish I lived in a mansion. Maybe I do. Anyway, what the heck? I'm talking about all this random nonsense. You don't need a mansion to have a grandfather clock. And it's not even a huge one. It's like it hangs on the wall. It just chimes like one. So it's more like a step grandfather clock. But anyway, sometimes on stream they hear it. You don't really hear it in the videos because if I'm recording, I just wait for the chimes to be done. But that's the thing about this video is when you're going for 5 minutes, things like that might happen. It's very interesting. All right, I'm gonna make a little glass. I should have enough. I don't think I really like how it's gonna look on the raw edge. I might have to figure out something there to make it look a little better. But I think overall, I've got the house sealed up, and you can pretty much call the house done once the glass goes in, I would say. Once you've got your 4 walls and a roof, I mean, you're there. So I'm gonna cook up this glass, and we'll get a reveal tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a little chopping off camera, and then probably just go do some mining. I've been needing to go mining for a while. I've had plenty of iron still, 18 iron. But I'd like to have some diamonds. I want to go meet the villagers. I was all ready to do this kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden my house burned down. So let me put this. I don't need this pillar, but it would look cool to go down. This will be the last thing I do. Or you know what? I might even be able to still do that glass now that I'm doing this. Week, pink. Wonder how many times you guys will hear the step grandfather clock in this video. I wonder. Maybe that's not even the first time. Who knows? I don't even hear it most of the time. Yeah, it's like kind of like I tune it out type deal. Let's see. One more and then that should give us enough glass panes to finish. No, it shouldn't. We'll need to cook all this glass. Oh man. Yeah, I'm feeling it, bro. I'm feeling it. I'm gonna record 5,000 days, but I'm gonna be kind of miserable doing it. But I'm not recording with my voice, so it's kind of just like playing video games, you know, when you're sick. Like, you can do it. You're not maybe the best you could be, but you can do it. Okay, some more panes of glass, but let me just go look how this looks. I don't know if I'm gonna like the edge, but I mean, dude, yeah. This is a fine looking house. I think the roof is maybe a bit tall, but when you look at the foundation, I think it all seems to be in at least acceptable proportions. And I think I'm happy with that. Just a little house. Cute little house. And I'll go back to that word. I wanted it to look cute. And I think the roof being so tall hurts me slightly in the cute department. But I think it's still small enough, and the pink is present enough where you can still call this a cute house. Let me get a nice look here. Oh, there's the sunset. So I know I've been going a little more on this day, but 21 was like 2 minutes, so I have a little bit of leeway. Yeah, no, I mean it's a little bit big to be calling it cute. You know, maybe half the size with that tall roof, you would call it cute, but whatever, man. Whatever. I think I've got it. It's at least 42% cute. And that's an acceptable limit for me.
What's up, guys? Luke here. Feeling a bit better. I don't know if I think my voice sounds worse somehow, but I'm feeling a bit better. Yeah, so that's... Oh, I need stairs. Yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I don't even remember what was going on last time. I know I fixed my roof, but dude, man, recording when you're sick is a vibe. Anyway, today I'm going to do some stairs off the porch because I can't just have it drop. That ain't code. And then pretty soon I do have to find my way, mosey on over to that town just to see how it's going over there. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting the villagers finally, but I am their neighbor, so I don't want to be that guy, the guy on the street where you're like, man, I wish he would cut his freaking grass. That jerk always out here having the long grass. You know what? He's allowed to have long grass. That's his land, but that's me. I want to take my time, and I want to make sure that everything I got on here looks good. I don't know how this is going to look, blending the cherry blossom cherry stairs with maybe a post. Maybe a post right there. Let's see. This might look good. I might be cooking. Cut that off. Get that off the top. Post. And then I can have a fence go up to that. Unfortunately, Minecraft's railings are hard. And I don't like that. I don't like that clash. But I like that. Maybe all stone? Yeah, let's do all stone. Then it's almost like the stone is coming off the foundation into this post. And it is kind of yeah, that looks good. That looks really, really good. Really, really good. Might want to post over here then. And a similar design. Boop, boop. Come on. I know it's a tiny little post, but it's a post. Do I strip? Yeah. No. Maybe. I don't think I strip right now. No. Not unless these videos get way less views. Then we might start. Yeah, sure. Let's see. And then I did want to talk about one other thing. Check this out. I've been frolicking. Also, a lot of bees, because they just seem to naturally spawn with the trees. A few of those mutant trees have spawned, where I put saplings sort of like in this fashion, really close to each other. This one you can tell I put them in like that. Where's that one where it was 4? Yeah, right here. No, that's not it. Is it this one? Yes. Look at this one. The grandfather cherry tree. Didn't that come out kind of nice? Don't you? Yeah. Like, I just put them in a... I don't want to do another one right next here. I'll find another spot. But didn't that kind of come out nice? I got to applaud Minecraft for the generation of the cherry trees, because that came out great. I'll do one like right here. Oops. Oh no. I don't have enough saplings. I'll have to chop some down. That'll be a beautiful tree too. In the diagonal. See, this one is one of those. Has kind of a nice look. I'll grab this sapling. Maybe one more didn't grow. Hey, bees. Yeah, a lot of bees. Bees buzzing. A lot of petals falling. such a beautiful place to live. It really is. And these grandfather cherry trees, they end up looking real nice. You got to have some time to grow, and I would bet you there's a space in the middle. But I was just about to put a torch there. I forgot I'm in peaceful. I don't need a torch there. Nope. Nope, because I have a great, lovely life, and it's awesome. This idea might not make it. I'm trying not to look at it, what it is, until I actually come upon it right here. I don't know what this is going to produce, but after looking back at the grandfather cherry tree and how beautiful it looks, I just want to try to make an even bigger one, like a great grandfather cherry tree. I think it's going to be a bit. Oh, that one grew a little bit. I think it's going to be a bit stubby, to tell you the truth. I think it just may not have. It'll have a little too much girth, but we'll see. Can I say? I can say that. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're good. Anyway, today I'm gonna mine, and because I want to pretty soon go to the villagers, but I don't want to. I don't want to show up and I'm still naked. So I'm hoping to at least pretty soon get some shoes and some pants. Just literally for flavor. Like I just want to I don't need the armor, but I am buck naked. And, it's the peaceful video. I can do whatever I want, and that's what I want to do. I want to get some diamond pants. So I show up to the villagers, and they're like, oh man, who is this guy? He's iced out. I don't know. I'm not role-playing. It's just what I'm going to do. Plus, I've been wanting to get back into the mine because peaceful mining, look at this. I can just walk around. There's no skeletons, no nothing. The only thing that would make this better would be a night vision potion because I could just look and see everything. I think also when I mined, I didn't really show any footage. Yeah, it's like this dripstone kind of cave area. And I'm just trying to keep my torches pointed towards home. That'll make sure I never get lost. And yeah, just kind of la-di-da looking around for stuff. And because there's no danger, sort of like the mushroom land, the mining's been really good. When there's danger, sometimes you miss things because you're going slow. This is the deep slate sort of limit. Let me look around here for diamonds. Sometimes you see them there. Oh, perfect. Look at this giant deep slate cave. It's way down there. I don't have a bucket of water. That would be kind of smart. I didn't bring that. I think that fall kills me. Yeah, with no armor, that fall probably kills me. Well, here, I came prepared. Look at me. I can make a bucket. Just gotta find a little water. Somewhere around here, I'm sure. We're in a dripstone cave. There's lava. Can't go down on lava. Yeah, I think the mining, it's almost like... This is what I am just thinking now about peaceful. What's the difference between this and creative? You already have basically no fear of death. Why not just do whatever you're going to do in creative? It seems like, if I want to build something, I don't know, it's my first sort of negative thought about creative, and it has just now come to me in the mind where I'm like, man, it's not like I can die. Like what? It's a feeling of what's the point? Does that make sense? Like, I know I said I wanted to get some pants, but then almost immediately as I actually got down in here, and I'm on my hands and knees scraping around for things. Now I'm thinking, do I even really want pants? Do I even care? Why am I down here? I'll say one thing I do really want is a pair of Featherfall boots. A pair of Featherfall 4 boots would be great, because then I could just kind of jump down wherever I want. I think that's my biggest thing that is going to kill me is fall damage. I'm very bad at doing the bucket MLG, you know what I mean? So having some fall damage boots would be sweet. I also, I'm always going to need coal, but once I get myself started, especially with villagers or a farm, you do have to, it begs the question, like, what's it all for? What's the purpose, right? And I guess it comes back to it being a game. Oh, here's some water. Perfect. Oh, right there. But I guess why are we here and what's the point is what people just say about life in general. So I'm gonna maybe not question it too much, just live here. Because so far it has been fun. It has been fun. A great break. Like I said, I'm on my main world where I'm just completely different. Completely different. Going back to this sort of thing. Well, it's nice, you know? Okay, that's pretty deep. I do see water down there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can see it. From this angle, I should be able to just drop down and hit water. So I'm going to do that. Oh. I don't know how that looked on your screen. On mine, you know, I cranked my monitor up a little bit. I don't know if that really reflects. It's kind of dark down here. Ooh, deep dark. Look at that. I wonder if there's an ancient city nearby. Wouldn't that be crazy? See an ancient city with no warden. I mean, there's actually a lot of loot. Might be a really cool thing to get, actually. Maybe I'll go looking for that. It's probably been about 6 minutes. Oh, wow. Yeah, 6 minutes on the dot. How you doing, gamers? It's Luke again. Still recording and still in the mine. We did some mining off camera. Here's a diamond, but also, and I'm sorry if this is the peaceful video. Yeah, I've also found my way into... Oh, jeez, get away from that thing. I've also found my way into an ancient city. So I've got an ancient city, I've got diamonds. There's a couple in this cavern that I found, and I was, yep, down here. Where I found them, I kind of dug them out and said, okay, when I turn the camera back on, I'll mine those up. Are these not my first diamonds? I'm just dumb. I don't know. I don't remember nothing. Anyway, wanted to grab, I think there's 2 in here, 2 little like veins of them. One of them was just a single, if I remember right, somewhere. And then I did find the, yeah, no, over here, a double. And then I just found the one next to the ancient city. So I wanted to go into the ancient city. I did test the, what do they call them, shriekers? I tested the shrieker already, and it does not spawn a warden. It's shrieked at me probably 3 or 4 times, and it's normally 3 times, and then it spawns a warden. So no warden in this ancient city for sure. I'll just kind of, I think a hoe is actually how you get rid of these things quickly. Yeah, so I'll make a hoe just so we're not hearing too much of that nonsense. You know what? I'll also make a diamond pick. You know, I'm gonna need that, and I'll make a diamond shovel. Look at me. Wow. Okay. Get rid of this. Well, we're probably gonna need a diamond axe. Yeah, let's just splurge it. We're gonna hit the ancient city. We're gonna get all kinds of good loot. Let's go in there. I got a pretty good amount of torches left, and I can kind of just run around this thing now. Like, just have a bunch of fun. Full ancient city that I can just loot. These things are great. I may turn the volume down of the game sound in post, just because it's the peaceful video. I'm not trying to, like, you know, obviously the shrieks are not peaceful, so that's more of an editing choice. But this is sweet. I can just walk around this thing, no fear. I'll say one thing I've already kind of noticed is just walking around. Oh, how we doing? Curse of Vanishing Hoe. Nice. I can hit the shrieks. And a channeling book. Some leather. I can't normally get leather. Or no. Where did I get leather before? Cows? I can get leather. They're passive. Don't listen to me. Fake news. What I've noticed about running around this ancient city in just the minute that I've been doing it, I haven't actually been triggering that many shrieks as I've been running around. Like what? Well, there's one. They're definitely by the chests. There's some pants with mending. Mending pants. Wow. Wow. Obviously something that would never be possible. I got my amethyst shard. Yeah. This is something that would just never be normally possible. It's almost like I'm like cheating, it feels, you know? Because it's like all this loot is still here despite all the difficulty being removed from the dungeon itself. I mean, I'm gonna profit while I'm here. I want to find the center I could also fall in lava, right? There's a lot of lava under me. I can hear it. But I would say my chance of death goes down significantly once the warden is taken out of the equation. I mean, come on, that's pretty much the whole. It's pretty much the whole thing, ain't it? So, boop. Okay, let's see. Get up and see where the center is. I did live 100 days near one of these things, so I kind of know how they work. There should be loot on the outskirts. Oh yeah, there's some. Perfect. I just had to get up to see. It's just so dark. I've got my monitor cranked to the absolute craziest brightness settings there are. It's still super, super dark. Some books, that'll be helpful. Always good. What I could really use is a thing of string, because then I could make a bundle. I should have brought one of those. I wish I had a little bit of string. Maybe I'll find some, but... Well, there's a lead. Nice. That's a better hoe with mending. Wow, a lot of good stuff in here. Jeez, I would... aren't there some skulls in this area, too? Something like that. Maybe this is the wrong type of building. It's just so dark, dude. Yeah, there's the skull. That's a rare item in Peaceful. You know, you can't normally get skulls. All the screeches. It's kind of messing with me a bit. Okay, don't fall in lava. That would not be good if we fell in lava. So I especially don't want to fall in or die on anything off camera, but I think I'll be okay if I just kind of stay on the paths and loot what I can. A lot of trash in my inventory, these old tools. Get this out, get that out, get that out. We'll keep on going. Oh, bones! I don't know if that's super useful for bone mealing. I mean, it's peaceful. I could maybe do some things quickly, but I do kind of have all the time in the world at the same time, too. Okay. Still want to check the main center. I want to get to the main center before I shut off the camera and throw that out here. Get to the main center just to see what that is before I shut off the camera and then go into loot mode. Where the heck is the center? I can't tell. Oh, I'm right next to it. Jeez. It's so dark in here. Come on. So dark. I apologize if the footage is dark. I may also bump it in post. Sometimes I do that. Little editing trick. Nice golden apple. I'll take it. Just for a viewing experience, you should give it a Minecraft editing tip. You just bump it just slightly, and it can help a lot. Also, can we talk about how this thing looks like a portal and they kind of never did anything with it? I'm talking Minecraft, you know what I mean? Like they've never really done anything with the whole ancient city portal looking thing. I've always been a little bit disappointed by that. Okay, anything in here worth it? I'm trying to think if there's anything in this room I can't get normally, you know, which by just playing the game. It's a redstone one, so it's just a bunch of redstone stuff. Oh, pistons. I mean, that's cool. I can make them though. Oh, you know what though? I couldn't make sticky piston because of slime. Yeah, that's a hostile mob, so I'll take these. These are probably exceptionally rare. Very nice. Very nice. What a lazy Minecraft... Like, Minecraft made this, dude. How lazy to not do, like, a big, crazy door there. Such a lazy redstone build for actually Minecraft. Crazy. Okay, give me that one. I don't know what I'm going to use the sticky pistons for, to tell you the truth, but... What is this? I don't know what the heck that's supposed to mean. I think that's pretty much everything on the inside. There's going to be definitely some loot around here. I've probably been recording well over 6 minutes. I'm going to go grab what I can. There's no danger. A lot more of this ancient city. I mean, it's almost exploitation at this point. What I've been doing, I've got a lot of diamonds doing this. So I mine up the diamonds that I find. I'm taking my diamond hoe, which is efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, and mending, and I'm just clearing out the skulk. Free clearing the skulk. Something you could literally never do in a real ancient city because I've had shriekers on me the entire time, shrieking, and you could never do this. It would just take too long. But it's giving me XP. I'm about to hit level 30. Every single one is XP, and my hoe doesn't break because it's mending. So I'm fixing the hoe. I'm getting XP. I can maybe get myself Featherfall. Also, I'm looking for diamonds. You know, I'm just kind of scraping just the top kind of layer. But I've already found... Oh, see, there's another one that I missed while I was talking. But I've already found... I think it's like 14. Oh, here's even more. Now it's like 15. I'm at 17 diamonds. Dude, 17 diamonds? That may be like... That might be like good. Like, dude. So I'm going to just keep doing this. Get a little more levels. I don't want to just stop at 30. But I think this will be the last thing I do. I'll mark the coordinates and I'll maybe make a good way back here, because this is going to be basically... I think if you're in peaceful mode, I can't think of anything in the game better than finding an ancient city. Because, I mean, it's just pure profit. You can't get... I don't think you can get full diamond armor out of the chests. I'm pretty sure they just kind of drop pants. I think that's an ancient city thing. I remember that. Now that I've been in it a little bit, and I've just found varying degrees of diamond pants. You know, because Swift Sneak is the sort of the main max loot that you can get, and I have a book. That's channeling. There's Swift Sneak. I said I'm still a little bit sick when I started this. I've now been recording for a second, and I'm starting to lose it, so. One more day of just carving up a little bit of this, trying to find any of those hidden diamonds. I'm sure there's a chest or two that I haven't gotten to. It's just so... Ooh, is this a thing? Yeah, I'm sure there's a chest or two that I haven't gotten around, just because it's dark and hard to see absolutely everything. I've also thought about... I'm trying to pick up candles where I see them. I've never used candles. Oh! I've never used candles in, like, lighting a house. And I might try it with my peach. I don't know why I keep saying peach. With my cherry house. Might try to light it with candles, see how that looks. I don't know. But maybe it's good. Maybe I throw them away. It's okay. It's one inventory slot. I have not found any string for a bundle, unfortunately. Because then I could stay here a little longer. That's really what's going to pull me away is... I'm running out of inventory space. You can see I'm totally full. I've kind of packed what I think is probably going to be the best stuff in there. I don't know. But either way, I'm doing really good here in the ancient city. I think if you're on peaceful, try to find one of these bad boys. I mean, it is absolutely bussing with loot, and there's almost no difficulty. The closest I've come to danger down here has been like when I come near lava, but you can kind of hear lava ahead of time. I also did get a little lucky with this mending diamond hoe, and this thing is actually the perfect tool for clearing out skulk. It's just so much XP, and you're also kind of getting... It's like you're mining, you know. You're checking the area where you might see some diamonds. It's just going really good, going really good. And I got pants, which is all I really wanted. I still want the Featherfall boots, but that's part of the reason I'm doing... I'm clearing all this skulk and grabbing lapis when I see it, because, you know, if I have enough levels, it's a matter of time before you get Featherfall boots. Especially with 17 diamonds, you know, I don't have to dump it all on armor or anything like that. I can just go straight for what I want. Oh, this is so good. Level 35. It probably isn't smart to go all the way to 50. The smartest is probably to, like, go to, like, maybe, you know, upper 30s. 39, I think, might be the most efficient, right? Because then I get 3. I get 4 enchants. There's some more diamonds. Look at that. Not bad. That's going to bring me up to 21. Perfect. Anyway, with 39, then I can build a nice staircase back to where I belong, my cherry house. I hope I can get back. I haven't gone that far, and I think if I know anything about ancient cities, they like to spawn underneath mountains. And I basically live in a mountain, so it's quite possible I could be I could be right underneath where my cherry blossoms are. That would be quite legendary, wouldn't it? If I could just build a simple staircase down to the place with the unlimited XP and money with no downside. There's more diamonds. Look at me. I mean, truly, if I get lucky today, I may have to never come back down here. If I get lucky with these diamonds today and lucky with some enchants, getting that feather fall, yeah, man, I'll never have to come back here again. I guess, what was it, 2 days ago now? When I first started mining, I had my first thought of like, what am I doing here? And I think it's because I had the prospect of normal mining in Minecraft to get stuff like diamonds. Like that was my... Now I knew that mining was never going to be normal here, right? There's no monsters. I couldn't even fathom the greatness that I was about to encounter with the ancient city on Peaceful. So, I don't want to say I take it back, because I still had that feeling. But I do want to say that that feeling was quickly dissipated by finding this borderline busted strategy for getting diamonds and XP and everything. There's level 39. Literally cruising right up to level 39, might even hit 40. You don't want to go much past that because after that, it's I don't know what you would call it, but it's like exponential. I don't know if it is truly exponential, but basically the higher you go, the harder it is to get more levels. It's just so easy. It's like an unlimited source. It's almost and it's satisfying because it's insta. Just insta mining all this stuff. Oh. Every time I come across, a little diamond, that's another win. Finding this ancient city has been great. Finding my way back home it's probably going to be a whole day now that I think about it. Because I'm very turned around in this thing. I have not been keeping my torches in the right spots. Sometimes I put my torches in a certain way where I can get back home easily. Once I figured out that I could do this, I kind of forsook it. Forsook? Is that even a word? I don't know, but there's diamonds. And I think with that, you know how good this is. I'm at level 41. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, and then I'll get my way out. Maybe try to find my way back to my original tunnel. So I've been kind of trying to find my way out while also getting diamonds, and I have not been able to find my way out. So I'm gonna call it. I've got 32 diamonds, which is, that's a lot of diamonds. I think that's a full set of armor if you want it. And I'm just going to tunnel my way out of this deep dark because I'm done. I don't want to say I'll never have to mine again because there's always mining. I might need something. But it was such a good trip. Maybe we'll look at the inventory just a little bit longer. Finding those sticky pistons I think might be huge. 5 is enough for... there's some machines that require just 1. So that's going to be great. If I need a sticky piston for something, I'll be able to do it. They're very rare. But anyway, I'm going to see where I come up in this deep dark hole. I don't know the coordinates offhand. I didn't look them up. I'm sure there's some portion of the video I can find where I looked at coordinates. But I'm kind of freeballing it, if we want to say that way. Meaning I don't really know if this is going to spit me out anywhere near home. I'm hoping it will. I did not really go too far in the caves that were directly under my house. And the caves sometimes have a way of feeling like they're miles and miles and miles. But actually the caves, if you're wandering around in them, sometimes feel like you're just... it feels like miles and miles, but... it's only maybe a couple hundred blocks. I literally can't even pick up a cobblestone. I have so much in my inventory. Actually busting with good stuff. I can't wait to go back. I don't know what I'm going to do first. Probably try to look towards an enchanting room. I think I have enough. Yeah, I've got 47 books. So that's an enchanting room. I have the diamonds. I would just need obsidian, which I don't have, but especially if this is really close, there was plenty of lava. The ancient city could, it's basically like finding the best thing ever in a peaceful world. I think a woodland mansion might also be decent, just as a place to live. I think peaceful woodland, oh, here we go. Peaceful woodland mansion might be nice. Anything? Yeah, no torches at all. Is that, That's interesting. That what's my render distance? 16 chunks. Let's try 32. That can't be the outside, can it? Is Minecraft messing with me? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Okay, I think I continue with the staircase. This all just looks like deep, dark cave. I'll look and see if there's any visible diamond. But I think it's all covered. If I had a night vision potion, I could really tell. Alright, looks like it's all just covered up mostly. Nothing easy. I'll continue the staircase up, because this staircase leads right back to that ancient city. And I'll leave this open too, because this is also very, very good Skulk? Skulk, yeah. Yeah, I play this game sometimes. Plenty of this for torches. Okay. Pretty soon I should be hitting the area where cobblestone and stone meet. I guess that doesn't have a fancy Minecraft name. There's the transition between stone and deep slate. I guess we don't have a thing to call that. I don't feel qualified to name it. And it could very well have a name. But you know what I mean. We should hit it soon. Where is this? -8? Yeah. Coming up to it. It's at about 0. I think. I think it's about 0 where you start seeing stone. Anything? I'll check. I'll check the little cave. See, right here. This is what I mean. With the transition. The transition between stone and cobblestone, or deep slate and stone. It's a pretty thick area. Yeah, it's quite, maybe 10 blocks it goes up and down. Oh, wow, that looks down on my, that cave I was in. Okay, let's see. Let's see, where's my hole? There it is. Yeah, we'll just keep going up. We're almost there.